Welcome, everyone, to a fascinating journey into the world of nature's ultimate chimera, the platypus. Today, we'll decode this incredible creature, exploring why it's considered an anatomical puzzle, a genetic goldmine, and a crucial window into the evolution of all mammals. When European naturalists first encountered the platypus, they genuinely believed it was a stitched-together hoax. In 1798, British naturalists were so convinced it was a fake that they actively tried to pull the bill off a specimen. Certain a taxidermist had sewn a duck's beak and a beaver's tail onto an otter's body. Yet, this incredible animal, weighing around 3 pounds and measuring about 15 inches with a 5-inch tail, lives up to 25 years. You can find them in habitats ranging from coastal sea level all the way up to 1,600 meters in the Australian Alps. The platypus belongs to a group of mammals called monotremes, which famously split from the main mammalian family tree a staggering 166 million years ago. Monotremes, meaning single whole in Greek, are the only mammals on Earth that lay eggs instead of giving live birth. This unique characteristic preserves archaic traits from our mid-Jurassic mammalian ancestors, offering invaluable insights into our shared evolutionary past. Today, there's just one platypus species and 4 echidna species in the monotreme family. One of the platypus's most iconic features, its duck-like bill, is actually a super sensor perfectly designed for blind, underwater hunting. When a platypus dives, its eyes, ears, and nose are completely closed. Instead, its bill acts as an incredibly sensitive antenna. It performs up to 1,600 dives per night, relying on 2 types of receptors. Mechanoreceptors detect water displacement as minute as 20 microns, which is less than the thickness of a human hair. And electroreceptors use direct current to avoid large objects, while alternating current allows them to detect the tiny muscle twitches of their prey, like crustaceans and worms. Adding to its list of bizarre traits, the male platypus wields venomous spurs capable of incapacitating a dog. It's one of the very few venomous mammals on Earth. These sharp spurs, located on their hind legs, inject a reptile-like venom. The venom's potency peaks during mating season, primarily used in male-to-male combat. While not fatal to humans, it causes extreme, excruciating swelling and pain that can last for months, and is notoriously resistant to standard painkillers like morphine. In a remarkable 2020 discovery, it was revealed that platypus fur glows cyan and green under ultraviolet light, a phenomenon known as biofluorescence. This means their pelts absorb UV light and re-emit it at a different wavelength, making them appear to glow in the dark. Scientists have 3 leading hypotheses for this trait. It could be a form of camouflage against UV-sensitive nocturnal predators, a way for these solitary animals to spot each other in the dark, or perhaps a retained, archaic trait from their ancient mammalian ancestors. The platypus's digestive and reproductive systems are equally unique. They have no stomach at all. Because they consume small, continuous amounts of aquatic invertebrates, their food grinds in cheek pouches and goes straight to the intestines. They also store up to 50% of their body fat in their flat tails. For reproduction, females lay 1 to 3 leathery eggs. But even more surprisingly, they lack nipples. Instead, milk oozes directly through areola-like skin patches on the mother's abdomen, for the helpless young to lap up. This unusual milk feeding method, where milk is sequencing the platypus genome, has been a monumental achievement, bridging the evolutionary gap between birds, reptiles, and mammals. The Mornana 1 assembly successfully anchored the platypus genome to its chromosomes, confirming what many suspected: the platypus truly is a biological chimera. Its DNA carries genes for reptile-like hips and venom, bird-like cartilage-wrapped eyes and double retinal cones, all alongside mammalian genes for hair and lactation. It's a living genetic mosaic. Perhaps one of the most bizarre genetic traits is the platypus's sex chromosome system. Instead of the standard mammalian XXXY system, the platypus utilizes a complex multiple sex chromosome system, with 5 X and 5 Y chromosomes. During meiosis, these 10 chromosomes assemble into a unique ring structure. This incredible arrangement originated independently from other mammals, with autosomes gradually added onto an ancestral XY pair over millions of years. Recent metagenomic sequencing studies of deceased platypuses in Victoria have unveiled a staggering and highly divergent, isolated viral ecosystem. Scientists discovered 4 completely novel papillomaviruses, designated OAPV1 through OAPV4, and 5 entirely new parvoviruses. What's truly remarkable is that these viruses share only about 50% of their genetic identity with their closest known relatives, found in diverse species like axolotls and toads, indicating immense evolutionary divergence within the platypus. These novel papillomaviruses, OAPV1 through OAPV4, are so distinct that they require the creation of an entirely new viral genus within the second Papillomavirina subfamily. This highlights an untouched evolutionary lineage. Furthermore, the study also uncovered a circular DNA virus closely related to those infecting endemic dragonflies. This suggests an ancient, shared aquatic ecosystem where viruses likely jumped between local insects and the platypus, painting a picture of deep ecological and viral connections. Given that platypuses are exceptionally shy and prone to stress, capturing them for study can be dangerous and disruptive. To overcome this, researchers in Tasmania have developed high-tech, hands-off tracking methods to monitor wild populations. They inject tiny microchips, specifically ID100A, between the platypus's shoulder blades. Then, hidden underwater tunnels and camouflaged creek bed readers log the animals as they swim by. This innovative approach allows scientists to track crucial data such as weight, reproductive health, and the spread of deadly fungal diseases like mucormycosis, without direct human interference. Unfortunately, despite their incredible adaptations, climate change threatens to eradicate half the platypus population within the next 50 years. Projections estimate a 47% to 66% population decline by 2070, leading to their current status as near threatened. The platypus is highly vulnerable to Australia's severe heatwaves, catastrophic bushfires, and prolonged droughts. They rely entirely on freshwater streams for hunting, so drying riverbeds force them onto land where they expend 30% more energy and fall prey to predators like foxes and dogs. In conclusion, the platypus is far more than just an oddity, it is an irreplaceable key to understanding life on Earth. They are not an evolutionary mistake, but rather a masterclass in adaptation. From the biofluorescence of their fur and the venom in their spurs, to the novel antibiotics in their milk and the ancient viruses in their blood, every aspect of the platypus offers profound scientific insights. Protecting their fragile freshwater habitats isn't just about saving an unusual animal, it is about preserving 166 million years of unmatched biological history and unlocking even more secrets about our world.